तो समेटने की गर्ज से ये मैं आपकी तरफ आ रहा हूँ कि whether Prophet Muhammad was came into being before anything created by Allah and whether Panjatan Pak were existed when Adam was created or given shape by Allah. Please give some strong evidences about your pleadings. और किबला हसन साहब आपकी तरफ मैं आऊंगा क्योंकि हमने अब सीरत की तरफ आ गए हैं और शजरे की तरफ आ गए हैं। तो क्योंकि शजरे में हम देखते हैं कि जिक्र आता है सारा का भी, वो भी उसमें अहले बैत में से थी, और नूह की औलाद भी वो भी अहले बैत में से थी। तो मैं आपसे ये सवाल करते हुए आपके पास जाऊंगा कि क्या रसूल खुदा तमाम अंबिया की सीरत के हामिल हैं और क्या उनके अहले बैत उनके वसी भी वैसी सीरत के हामिल है? ये सवाल किबला आपकी तरफ छोड़े जा रहा हूँ और चलता हूँ वापस ब्रदर तकवीर की तरफ। ब्रदर तकवीर।
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So you asked what was the first thing that God created, and alhamdulillah, we followers of the madhab of the Ahlul Bayt, and we the Shi'ani Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, we say, and we have a firm belief in this without a shadow of a doubt, there's ijma across the board, that the first thing that God created was the light and the nur of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now, yes, there are some Muslims that say that the pen, the qalam was created first, and some people say that the arsh was created first, and they have their beliefs and each to their own. But the Ahlul Bayt have told us they were created first, right? That's our premise. So the first thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created was the light of the Prophet. And as dalil for this, we read where? So I've got my references today. So we read in Mawahibul Laduniya, volume 1, page 5, 9, and 10. So pages 5 and page 9 and page 10 by Al-Kastalani, who quoted the Prophet himself as saying that what? That he said through Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari and Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. So the narration is from the Prophet in this book, but it has been transmitted by Jabir and Ali alayhi salam, in which they said that the Prophet himself said, the first thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created was my light. We also have a hadith Qudsi, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I was a hidden treasure, and I wanted to be known, therefore I created you, O Muhammad. Peace be upon you and your family. So we have a hadith from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, hadith Qudsi, kalam Allah, that he is saying, I created my messenger first. Then you have the Prophet himself saying that the first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created, as transmitted by Jabir and Ali alayhi salam, is that my light was created, right? Then we also have in Tabrani's book, Al-Mu'jam al-Kabir al-Khasa'is al-Kubra, volume 1, page 4, narrated by Ibn Abbas. What does it say? It says that Ibn Abbas narrates that the Prophet said, I was a prophet when Adam was between soul and body. So that means Adam hadn't even been created yet. The Prophet was already there, right? This is in At-Tabrani's book. And then also we have Al-Kafi, volume 1, page 193, narrated from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, in which he says that Allah created us, the Ahlul Bayt, and he made our creation the best. This is prior to the creation of Adam. And we have Sheikh Saduq in Al-Khisal, volume 2, page 172, where our Holy Prophet said what? Both Ali and I were a single light created 4,000 years before the creation of Adam. 4,000 years before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam, Amirul Mu'mineen and Rasulullah were already there. So we have Allah in Hadith Qudsi saying, I created the Prophet first. You have the Prophet himself saying in 2 hadiths that I am the one, oh, background has fallen. I am the one who was created first. My light, my nur. Then you have Imam as-Sadiq alayhi salam saying that we Ahlul Bayt were created before Adam. And then you have the Prophet himself saying that me and Ali's nur existed 4,000 years before the creation of Adam. And that the Prophet says, I was a prophet when Adam was between soul and body. And finally we have what? Hadith al-Kisa. Hadith al-Kisa narrated to us from Sayyidah Fatima salamullahi alayha, from Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, who quotes the Holy Lady saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the angels, Ya malaikati wa ya suqana samawati. O my angels, O you who live and reside in my heavens. إني ما خلقت سماء مبنية ولا أرضا مدحية ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيئة ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحر يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا في محبة هؤلاء الخمسة الذين هم تحت الكساء. I have created the skies, the earth, the sun, the moon, the ships, the mountains, everything out of the love of the five who are present in the cloak. Which means these five had to exist before all these things existed, right? You can't have something created and then say, I made it for that person when that person came after the object. Which means if Allah created the sky for Muhammad and the Prophet, they existed before the sky, they existed before the earth, they existed before the sun, the moon, the stars, the ships, the mountains, the trees, the oceans, everything. And even Jibreel got confused by saying, Ya Rab, waman taht al-kisa? Who's in the kisa? And then Allah introduces the Ahlul Bayt, hum Fatima wa abuha wa bahluha wa banuha. So here's the evidences that we have that our Prophet and Ahlul Bayt were created before Adam.